We back, baby. Coffee, tips and tricks, man. Episode 2. So, what I'm gonna go over today, we going over this song that I'm writing. And yeah, I think it's dope. There's a cool couple little things that I'm gonna go over that hopefully that it can help y'all, man. But you know, hit you with a little fun fact right quick, man. So check this out. Did y'all know this? Metallica is the first and only band to have performed in all 7 continents in the world after appearing in Antarctica in 2013. Bro, what? In Antarctica? Bro, you know that was a cold ass show, bro. Oh boy, man, look, my drum seat better have a heater. My shoes better have something in it keeping my feet warm. Like, I don't wear gloves when I play drums. I don't like it because I can't really, you really can't feel the stick that much. But if I was playing in Antarctica, boy, you better believe I'm wearing some motherfucking gloves, pimp. But yeah, man. Yeah, let's get straight into it. You dig? So, first and foremost, the guitar tone that I'm using is the Neural DSP goes here. Who ain't using Neural now? You know what I'm saying? Like, who ain't? Like, come on, bro. Like, get it together, bro. Um, then the bass that I'm using is Kraken Hybrid. 10 out of 10 plugin, man. So right here, you got information box. It's for key switches and everything. Then what I really like, I like that part. But I'll go over this right quick. Yeah, tone, do your low, mids, high. The air is basically like presence. You can, you got an output knob right there. You can enforce artificial like attack, devour attack, and enforce volume if you want to. You got different settings right here. Um, then what I like, really, really like, is this playing part. This is cool, man. So you can go in and add human error, which is string noise, is your left hand noise. That's what, what the is that, bro? What the is that? Um, yeah. But mute noises, and then you can go in and add bend intensity, decay intensity, um, tune intensity. You can adjust your slide speed. You know what I'm saying? Um, as a matter of fact, that's funny that I just seen that because I did not know that. I did not know that there was slide speed because there's a part in this song that I need to do a slide, and yeah, I might have to mess with that. Um, but yeah, the Gojira plugin. These are my settings right here. Let's see. Let's go over my cabs. Okay, on the cabs, I gotta come on now. You can't go wrong with the 57, and then a condenser 414. That's my settings on that right there. Um, for pedals, I got a little bit of the overdrive going, just a little bit of distortion, man, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit, and got the level like halfway. I have the octave pedal going. I got a little bit of octave one going on it, just a little bit, and then I have the pitch shift pedal on. Now, cool little trick. Um, that you can do for this one for the pitch shift pedal. All right, so right here at the top where you got this knob right here, that's right underneath the loop knob. What you can do is you double click on that, bam bam, double click, and then double click on the whammy pedal, right? And then you can move whatever wheel that you want on your keyboard, whatever wheel, and boom. Now whenever you record a riff, um, you can go back and pitch shift. You know, cool little trick. I found that out not too long ago. Believe it or not, and I've been using. the hell I love it lately. Um, Drum wise, it's crazy. Y'all gonna be like, damn, for real? You using that? I'm using GGD. One kit wonder, baby.
Oh my God.
One kit wonder. A one kit. One kit wonder now. That's what I'm using. But so I changed a couple of the settings that's in there. I got their parallel and their master EQ on, but I routed it to where you can see that I can do individual tracks right here. So I can click everything. And then let me go make sure. Okay. Then I can make sure all of these right here are on record. I don't need the snare bombs or bass drop. And then make sure that reverb's on. Make sure all of those on record, and then I can record. Hey, hey. But as you can see right here, I can get individual tracks. Take record off. So that's a cool little trick. I'll make a video on how I went about routing those. That was a headache. I'm not even on front with y'all, man. That was a boy. It was a headache trying to figure that out. Because a lot of the videos was, if I'm not mistaken, it was on like they videos on like Logic or Reaper. And I think that's it. And there might be one that was like on Studio One, but there might have been like one or two, right, that was on FL Studio. But I tried it and it didn't work. Honestly, the way I figured it out is it was like trial and error, man. Like I just started, I just like took what information from all those videos and I just tried different things until it worked. But that's my tone, my guitar tone that I'm using. That's my bass tone that I'm using. And that's my drum kit that I'm using. Now, go ahead and punish me because my left and right rhythm guitar is the same tone. Okay, you can punish me. I haven't done it yet, but I do that to save on CPU. But sometimes what I do is I put a different EQ, let's say on the right guitar. I haven't done it yet because I'm not actually finished done writing it yet. But what I do is like I EQ it a little bit different, take out some mids or put a little bit more high in or whatever that I'm feeling. That way there's a little bit of difference between the left and right guitar. Now, if CPU and the power of my computer wasn't the problem, I would have two different tones, two totally different tones. You know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? But for what I'm doing, the same guitar tone works. You can't. I double track. I don't quad track. But for me, quad tracking, it can get muddy, man. It can get really, really muddy. A lot of the mixes nowadays in metal, especially metal, man. In the lower tunings, because I do play in G sharp, which is crazy. I play on the G sharp, on a 6 string, on an Epiphone. Like, it took me months to get that guitar right. But for me, man, the mixes nowadays, like, yes, it sounds huge. Yes, the guitars sound fucking like thick, like, but you can't hear you can't distinguish the notes out of them, and that kills me, man. And with double tracking, you like it ain't as muddy. Now, if the breakdown, now if it's like a heavy breakdown, you know what I mean? Like where it's just holding out the notes, dun 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 dun. Now I will quad track that part, you know what I'm saying? And something that I do personally on the leads, some people they just have the lead guitar going down straight the middle, right? Me, I like double tracking my leads. I like the big sound of a lead. I mean, that's what I like doing. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I know y'all probably want to hear the song by now. Um, so yeah, man, let's get straight to it. So what I did on the beginning of it, I got this lead part. This is how I started the song. Believe it or not. Damn, bro, my mouse is getting stuck. All right. So this is the lead part that I had. This is what I came up with, and I was like, well, I need to write something. I need to write something on top of that. So then I was just messing around. This is what I came up with. And then I recorded both tracks, and I was like, man, it's an intro, man. I love when guitars, they pan left and right, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I did at the very beginning for the intro. Left side, then the right side. And then I added this, it's from, I believe it, yeah, it's from the UAD Polymax synth. They're one of my favorites that I just posted the other week on my Instagram. That sound is from that synth plugin, but and if you wear headphones, you can hear it. It like pans left and right. Just some ear candy in the back. And then you gotta have a riser now. So you got the riser, you know what I'm saying? Then you know you got to look now. Gots to hit them with the bass drop and the snare bomb, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. But all of that together, let's go. Hey, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Come on now, that's nasty. So yeah, for this next part right here, got the riser going into it. Look, man, I cannot stress enough the production part on songs. I'm telling you, is one of the most important parts of a song. That's how you get the in and out feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like if I didn't have this riser right here coming into this next riff and then have them two impacts right there, it wouldn't hit near as hard. Near as hard. Let me take those off and I'll show you. It wouldn't hit near as hard. Promise you. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then let me add those. Like, you see what I mean? So, What I did with these guitars right here, and then I did a high octave. So for the second half of it, went down, did a higher octave on it, and then come out in it to a just a come on now. And then bring it back to the beginning. Woo! Nasty, son. So went back to the intro, went back to basically it's like the chorus riff, and then went back into the you gotta hit them with that chorus and that verse again, I love going back to certain riffs multiple times, especially the chorus, man. That way it gives the singer, especially if the singer writes some catchy hooks, you know what I'm saying? Like that first one they hear, it's like, oh man, that's catchy, and they catching the words. And then the second time you do it, it's like, oh my, then they start to catch on to it. And then by the end of it, they already know the lyrics, they're already singing it. But yeah. And then this is the riff that I went to. And then so yeah, on this for the second part of that riff, I did like a higher octave. I believe it's on the right guitar, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah. So on the right guitar, I went to the higher octave on the tail end of the second half. So yeah, come on now. And I gotta hit you with a breakdown, man. So if you look right here on this pattern 4, remember earlier in the video when I was saying that you can automate the pitch shift plugin? That pattern 4 right there, that's the automation of the pitch shift plugin. So only thing you do, you know what I'm saying? Only thing you do is do what I said earlier, click the knob, double click, whatever, use your wheel, whatever, yada yada. Then you come over here, you get you a new pattern track. Get you a new pattern track, lay it down, and then you click record. Bam. A lot of people, they take this this pop-up off. They usually click the don't ask this in feature. I keep it on because what I do is I click notes and automation, and then whenever I record, it's just recording notes and automation. Now, if you don't click that off, you just come up here and you just check notes and automation, and then you start recording. Super simple. But I already recorded the automation, so I ain't got to do it. But this is the breakdown. come on now, boy, that's nasty. So what I did on this breakdown, um, is I brought back that the sound that I used earlier. I brought that sound back with the lead. And then I added this key, this like it's called creepy piano. Um and it's free. It's free. It's free. I'm gonna make a video about creepy piano. It's free, man. And dude, for metal music, whew, 10 out of 10, bro. It's so good. I can't remember who it's made by right offhand, but I just layered that with that lead guitar. And then brought in that ear candy. And then with the guitars, bring in that bass to thicken it up. And then them drums. Come on now. Nasty, man. So, yeah, man, that's it's a song that I'm working on. There's some little tips and tricks, man, that I do in a lot of my songs. So yeah, man. Like always, man. Y'all like the video? Leave a comment, man. Let me know what y'all do, what doll y'all use. And make sure y'all follow me, man. We building a fucking family over here, man. We building. Look, we, look. I don't know how to put this, but we taking this shit to the fucking top, man. All right, for real. We building a family over here. Let's build it, man. Let's make this channel bigger than ever, man. We making music for people that need music, that can't live without it. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to look, I got beats that I make, mix and master. If you need help with songwriting, or if you need drums program, bro, let's work, man. Let's make some music, man. Let's put it out for the people to hear in this world that need it, man. That's what it's all about, man. Building a community, building a family, and just loving music at the end of the day, man. It's the love of music. And yeah, man, I do this because, these are tips and tricks that I've learned over the past couple years that has helped me tremendously, man. It took time and effort of grinding, a lot of mistakes and not knowing how, you know, like look, if you starting off and you don't like your mixes, look, let me tell you something. You will never 100% love your mix. You will like a mix. You will like, damn, bro, this is a good mix. I like this mix. But deep down inside, you will not love that mix. And you will like, I know for me, I'm like that. I'm like, bro, so-and-so's mix is better than mine. So-and-so's drums sound better than mine. Like, you're never going to love it because you're a perfectionist. That's how I am. I'm a perfectionist. I think everything that I do, I think that I'm not great at. Why everybody's in my ear, oh, bro, you the shit, man. God, how the hell you play guitar like that? How you play drums like that, man? Your recordings sound good, man. Like, they sound okay. Like, y'all hear it, and that's without my mastering plug-in on. You know what I'm saying? That's just me recording, and I mix, and I like to mix along the way. The way when I get to mastering, I really don't have to do nothing but, raise the volume up, EQ it a little bit, tame the low end, you know what I mean? Tame that sub frequencies a little bit, but look, just keep doing it. just keep doing it because every day, man, you're gonna continue getting better. You're gonna get better at it, and you're not even gonna realize that you're getting better at it. My mixes from today, from even last year, really, bro, even 6 months ago, are way better. I can show y'all some mixes that I've done like a year ago, and boo boo. They are trash, bro. They are trash. And I mean, that's like me with my beats, bro. I hate my beats. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate them, but I don't. I feel like I feel like I'm always struggling with the 808s. Like I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, man, like I said, man, y'all like the video, leave a comment, make sure y'all subscribe, follow me, man. And let's take it to the top, man. That's today's episode on coffee tips and tricks, man. And I love y'all. Until next time, let's get it.